share with you what I was able to glean this month from the food pantry. So this, like I tell you in all the other videos, this is a disclaimer. This food is food that was left over from all the communities within the month, and this food was going to be thrown away, and I am saving it from the landfill. And it feeds our family. I don't have to go to the grocery store anymore, and I'm able to share with you some very teachable videos on how you can take food that's past its prime and you can turn it into something amazing. So let's get started in the video. Everyone, once again we were at the food pantry, and what did we get for the month of September? My kitchen is full of all kinds of beautiful produce. So I'm going to show you what I got. Boxes and boxes of salad, asparagus, zucchini, tomatoes. We got all kinds of grapes. We have all kinds of spring onions. All of this was produce, and so actually so much of it was going to be thrown away. I couldn't even take even a drop of what was all there. I'm going to show you, we also got a family box with all kinds of goodies with some bacon. It is just amazing. It's on the floor. It's everywhere. So today I'm going to go through everything. I'm going to put everything in its own category because we have it everywhere. So let me show you, pan the camera down. These things, all kinds of lettuce, lots and lots of grapes, more zucchini, broccoli. We have lots of broccoli, lots of tomatoes. We got popcorn. We got all kinds of iced coffees, all kinds of teas. So I'm going to dehydrate all of these onions. I'm going to dehydrate the tomatoes. We're going to have a lot of dehydrating videos coming up because I'm not canning any of this. I'm going to be drying it all. So I'm going to put everything out on the table in categories, and then I'll see what all we got. And here is a fun box. So this is our family box, which it has all kinds of cookie mixes. It had all kinds of stuff to put in the refrigerator. So we're going to go through all of this. Has all kinds of seasonings like this and breads. Wow, Tuscan bread. Looks amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of the refrigerated items in the refrigerator and put everything together. Apple cider bread, $6. And this expired on September the 17th. So this is like 10 days old. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right away in the freezer. Here we have some Tuscan bread, some mustard, lots of different kinds of Jell-O. Wow, that's kind of neat. So I'm going to go through all of this stuff, and then we'll put the vegetables together. Alright, and so I got all of this butternut squash. It's actually peeled. I have no work to do. Isn't that amazing? It's peeled and everything. I'm going to dehydrate it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to dehydrate. And all of this produce is organic. USDA organic. It's always been that way. So I'm finally getting everything put away, and this is going to last me a month. None of this stuff was in last month's. So I'm going to put all this away, and none of this stuff was in last month's food pantry items, and there was so much more. What a blessing. So get ready. There's going to be a lot of dehydrating videos. I'm not canning any of this. This is all going to be dehydrated, and I can't wait to see you later on next week where I share with you what I do with all of this produce. Alright, so I'm going to share with you, I'm putting everything in their own bags so I know exactly how much stuff I got. So we're going to start with on the table. This is all spring onions, which we are going to dehydrate them this week. Here's broccoli, which I'm going to freeze. Here's a bag of zucchini, which we're going to dehydrate. Here is asparagus that we're going to eat. Now we have a lot of different lettuce, so we have a lot of different kinds of lettuce. So we're going to eat a lot of lettuce and salads this week. So my meals are going to be based upon what we have here. All kinds of head lettuce, all kinds of tomatoes and peppers. We have a lot of watercress. I'm actually going to dehydrate this. Watercress will be really good to dehydrate. It's peppery. One in all of the preserving of this produce from this month's food pantry. So as you see, I have all these tomatoes, and what we're doing is we're going to dehydrate everything. Last month we canned everything, so today we're going to dehydrate it. So what I am doing is I'm cutting up these tomatoes, and I thought, what better way is to use the electric knife. So we're going to slice up these tomatoes to put on our dehydrator. One thing nice about dehydrating your food is it doesn't take hardly any space. Canned food takes a lot of space, but to dehydrate it, it takes just a little bit. All these tomatoes I will be able to fit in one jar. One thing I am really surprised is everything says it's organic. Everything so far that I got at the food pantry is organic. So what I'm going to do with the tops of these, either I'm going to give to my chickens, or I'm going to boil these down into make some kind of tomato jam or something like that. But every single month I seem to be able to get food, and it's been such a blessing to me. So I'm going to keep on working on these tomatoes. Now these tomatoes have all been washed. I washed them ahead of time. You want to slice your things as thinly as you can. One thing about all the produce that I get, it seems like it is in a almost freeze-like conditions. So it's in really cold refrigerator. So the tomatoes were refrigerated, which makes them very watery. But dehydrating is going to be great because it's going to take all that water out of them. 3 dehydrators, and right now 2 of them are going. I have, as you can hear in the background, I have over in this one, I have zucchini. This is full of zucchini. The one out in my canning garage is full of onions, spring onions. And now the third one is going to be the tomatoes. On Friday, day 2, and what actually was I able to get? My refrigerators are plumb full, my freezers are plumb full, everything's so full, and I'm so blessed, and I'm really thankful. And a lot of you told me in the last 30 days you've gone to your food pantry. Some people said they didn't get anything, other people said they're getting just like I am, all amazing food. It's a hit or miss, but hey, it doesn't hurt to ask, and ask your food pantry. I've had a lot of people say that they have contacted their food pantry and actually been able to do what I have been doing. Some people said it didn't work for them. Friday's video, I'm going to share with you how you can go about looking for free food as well. I'm going to give you some little bit of tips and a little bit of tricks on how you can get some free food like I've gotten that would automatically be going into the landfill. So stay tuned to Friday's video. So what I decided to do is sprinkle some of my homemade herb seasonings on these tomatoes. So as these tomatoes dry, they're going to have some oregano and some onion. This has no salt added to it, and I think this is going to make them so much more flavorful. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to dehydrate them with all these neat seasonings. Now, all of my dehydrators now are used. So I have half my tomatoes yet. I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting these tomatoes. That way that part is finished. Now it's going to take me about 3 to 4 days of dehydrating all of this stuff. I do not run my dehydrators overnight while I'm in bed, simply for safety precautions. I know a lot of people do, but I don't feel comfortable in doing that. So I will go ahead and start these really early this morning, and they should be done by bedtime.